welcome back to another movie review. So, this one was a documentary that I didn't even know existed until I stumbled on it completely by accident on Netflix. So, I knew about the place that it's about, but I didn't know that the documentary was a thing. So, it's called The Last Blockbuster. And it is, in fact, about the final, last remaining operational Blockbuster video in the world. Yeah, there's still one. There's still one in Bend, Oregon, which I knew that was a thing. I see it pop up on social media from time to time, people talking about it, which is just wild to me that one still exists. But there's a whole freaking documentary about it. And I mean, they detail everything from like the first video rental store back in the 80s up to the birth of Blockbuster as a company, the wild takeover, and then the downfall and why the downfall happened and how this one location has fought so hard to stay alive against all odds and to continue renewing the contract to keep using the Blockbuster name even though literally it's the only one still around. There is no corporate anymore. They are the only one. And she has to run everything, all store operations, just out of her own pocket pretty much at this point to keep it going, but it's a family business now. Like, she's employed pretty much everyone in her family into it at this point, and there's been like her Blockbuster babies, and now there's her Blockbuster grandbabies at this point, and it's really cool to me that she's like made it a family affair and feels so strongly about keeping this thing going, which just I'm at least on the right coast, but Oregon is an awfully far way away. But if I ever make it to Oregon and it's still open, I would totally go there just for the nostalgia, because I remember, as an 80s baby, what it was like going to Blockbuster every freaking weekend to rent stuff, be it games or movies, sometimes both at the same time. Just, there is something magical about that whole time period, and the fact that there's so many people who still feel that way to this day, despite it being instantaneous to be able to stream whatever at your fingertips anytime, day or night. It's not the same! It's totally not the same! And there's just something about the entire environment, about that yellow and blue nostalgic building, just everything about it just feels so at home to those of us who remember it. It's really cool what she's doing, and the fact that somebody felt strongly enough to make an entire documentary about it. So, there was one cliffhanger towards the end of it about whether or not they were going to let her renew her contract to keep using the Blockbuster name or not, towards the end of it, which, spoiler, they did, but, apparently she goes through this year after year after year with them, but, oh, that was, like, very nail-bitey, and, like, my stomach was in my mouth thinking, oh no, this is gonna be how it ends, right? They're not gonna do it, but they do, but it's just like, I don't think I have felt such relief in such a long time, despite knowing damn well that place is still open, and yet, this was expertly crafted to be able to elicit that response. I thought it was a really well done documentary, especially for what it is. Like, on paper, this wouldn't sound like it would be that interesting, but honestly, it totally is. And I would highly recommend watching this one, especially if you are an 80s or 90s baby, or older and just can remember Blockbuster and have that same nostalgia for it. I would highly recommend watching this one. It's on Netflix, so it's easy to find, but yeah, those are my 2 cents. I really, really enjoyed it a hell of a lot more than I expected to, especially watching it at night. I figure it was going to go the way a lot of documentaries do, where I put it on, within 5 minutes, I'm asleep, out like a light. Nope, stay awake through the whole damn thing, which is pretty good for me, so anyway. Oh god, yeah, that's it for me for this one. So as usual, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload, leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook page, my Twitter, my Instagram, everything and more. It's all down below, and if you'd like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it and get your name on the end card for a month from the time of donating, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, till next time, bye-bye.